2 weeks. The defence is held for 2 weeks, everybody. Now, I'm not seeing this as defeat. I'd say that's a pretty big win, given the ingenuity of the squirrel. My goodness sakes. I think I know how they did it. I think they managed to jump onto this one from the ground upwards, and then I think from the top of here they leapt above that baffle. The reason I've driven down here at only an hour before sunset is A, because I can't come up tomorrow, I haven't got the time, but B, once they're above this point here, I'm worried that there's some exposed cable that isn't protected. So I'm going to be tacking that back. I'm also going to be protecting a bit more of it in some more piping, but I also have another sheet of aluminium down there, and I'm going to do a second baffle, I think, probably to protect a little higher here. So Squirrel will have to go through 2 baffles. And regrettably, I am going to do away with the tray. It was a nice idea, but unfortunately, it is not going to work. So we'll see anyway. I'm going to have to probably work a little bit after dusk. They're ingenious, aren't they? They are ingenious. You do have to hand it to them. Little muddy paw prints here on top of the camera, which is slightly irritating. Bottom line is, yes, they're cute, yes, they're funny, but they're also doing hundreds of pounds worth of damage to the system, and I cannot allow it to continue. So let's get going. It's fabulous, the sound of these guys in the hedgerow around me. And they're coming down to the feeder. And I'm just literally stood right next to it. Just had a long-tailed tit going there. Typically now I've started filming, they're not gonna come down, I bet. I can hear them though, pipping away. You can see, here we go, long-tailed tit. It's amazing. I mean, I'm literally 6, 7 feet. Lovely. Right, back to work. New squirrel baffle. It's very dark now. And very cold. But I fitted this one slightly higher. I've now reinforced all the network cable with piping, apart from this one bit which I can't do anything about. But I'm hoping it won't get this high, because I've got another baffle which was already made, and that's going to be going here, or possibly here. And I think this will work. And if you're thinking that John has potentially lost his mind, why is he out there? Well, basically it's just because we really can't afford for them to eat through like another 100 quid's worth of equipment. So that is why I am becoming slightly obsessed with this. As amusing as it is to watch the squirrel leap off the top, there does come a point where we really just need them to go somewhere else. There are other feeders down there, that's the thing. Vicky and Kev have feeders that are virtually at ground level. Why don't they go and eat that stuff? It's because they're mocking me. Okay, because I'm obsessive, I couldn't walk away with a piece of exposed network cable, so I I've created a piece of armour that wraps around the only piece of exposed network cable. Everything else is in these. If I'm honest, there is a tiny, tiny piece of exposed network cable there. Is he going to be able to get up there? If he gets that high, he's going to be so focused on eating what is over there. I don't believe. So I thought I'd sign off this particular woodland update by using the bird feed camera itself. It's switched to night vision, as you can see. It's rather dark, and I've never looked at myself through a night vision camera before. Baffles raised, third baffle created, network cable reinforced, tray removed, sadly, but I think that's the way it's got to be. Bring it on, Squirrel. Let's see what you got.